at 7'0" inches.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Hardaway is out there with Jordan. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Pippen. And it's Rodman in at the 4 spot. Get out there with Miracle Man. And it's Cowboy. And there's the Monster. And it's Wilson in at the 3 spot. Leonard the pass to Tyler. Here's Miracle Man. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway. And the NBA, Chris, with a long regular season, we know that. Are there things that can make the season seem even longer or shorter or in between for that matter?
Yeah, Kevin, well, I tell you what, the cliche, time flies when you're having fun. We all know that's true. So when you're losing or not seeing eye to eye, that's when the season can really drag on. He's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Down low, Jordan. Oh, that was something else.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
High post shot. That's good on the jump shot. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside Pippen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
Bulls shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's Miracle Man, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. For 3, Pippen drains it from beyond the arc.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Here's Miracle Man. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's the second personal foul. At the line, number 1. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Diaz is checked in for Hardaway. Good on both. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Embiid. And it's blocked. And they get it back. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Wilson against Pippen. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Now, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And he gets it to go from the high post. Jordan's got 9.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Diaz the pass to Pippen. And there's the pass to Embiid. The putback, no dice on the putback jam. One-on-one fast break. Here's Leonard. He doesn't hit that one. Jordan with some nice D. The layup off target. gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Time out.
First time out of the game called for Chicago. So for the Bulls, Ross is checked in for Joel Embiid. Trey Lyles comes in for Rodman. And it's Neesmith in for Scottie Pippen. Pass to Diaz. The baseline J. And that one is off. Gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Bulls trail by 6. Stolen. Swiped away. And they're running. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you know how that play's gonna end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
With the tip, great positioning on the putback.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
1:29 left here in the first quarter. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Here's Diaz. Off on the layup. Here's Money. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
They retain possession. Ross and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Money. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
And both free throws good for Ross.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
It's hauled in by Lyles.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They get it back. The feed to Ross. And the jam by Ross.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Misses the baby hook. Well, the Bulls shooting 47% here so far. And a wide open look for Jordan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Fast break. Here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like to see the ball moving in transition like that. I mean, when teammates out in front, get them to rock.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And it's Jordan with the rebound. It's good.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
ABC is out there with money, and it's Thunder, and it's Rain Man, and it's the Professor in at the 5. And for the Bulls, we've got Hardaway. Neesmith is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Michael Jordan, and it's Ross in at center. Just 5 to shoot.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Gary. Ross grabs the board. Thunder's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. From deep, Jordan will not go down. That's number 3 on 12 tries from the floor. Thunder passes to ABC. Here's Gary. That one's good from the corner. Thunder's got his second basket. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players. You played besides with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Up top, Pippen. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Pippen's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Miracle Man, and he banks in the layup. Miracle Man's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Hardaway. Wilson grabs the board. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And finished off by Leonard.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside, Rodman. Outside, Hardaway.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Good on the three-point shot. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the jam by Ross.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Hardaway passes to Rodman. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Off with the layup. Gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And finished off by Leonard.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pippen against Leonard. Here's Embiid. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Diaz is checked in for the Bulls. Great open look there.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
A three-pointer off the mark.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And 2 for... throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
So for the Bulls, Lyles checked in for Embiid. Neesmith comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Jordan in for Hardaway. Here's ABC, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart
with their passing.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
.107 left in the second quarter. Stolen away, and they're pushing it up. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Thunder passes to Money. Here's the professor. Here's ABC. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. ABC's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Diaz the pass to Jordan. They grab their own miss. Rodman, it's tipped. Pushing it up. All going up court. Passes it to the professor. Here's Money. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Money's got 7 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
He got it up. No good that time. And so it's the home team looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at this home squad. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They shot a great percentage from the field, and not by accident. Their movement was good, they're making good decisions, and the coach loves to see that kind of efficiency out of his guys.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets red hot from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things... will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more. but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Joel Embiid. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. Bulls trail by 11. Here's Hardaway. Here's Embiid, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Embiid's got his first basket.
And he seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Right side, Hardaway.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
And he makes both free throws. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the inside.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Chicago calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You look at the Bulls. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
Well, right now, for this home ball club, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Bulls have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. That free throw good from Hardaway. Ross, he's checked in for Chicago. Hardaway hits them both. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Miracle Man. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Ross with it. Tyler on him. Good on the bucket. Ross has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
Tries from 10. Here's Embiid. Up and in on the layup. Embiid's got his 2nd basket of the night.
What amazing strength. Look, I love how Embiid fights his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Outside Pippen. Launches a 3. A shot that time, not on target. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's 8 points for Magician.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Ross, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Leonard against Jordan. Count it.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. makes quick, solid decisions.
Here's Miracle Man, and he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by Leonard.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Hardaway with a wide open look. That drop. And it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Miracle Man, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down. Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Ross with the steal, and here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and Embiid gets it to go.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open. Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line, number 1. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. So for the Bulls. Miles checked in for Joel Embiid. Rodman comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Neesmith in for Michael Jordan. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bulls trail by 8. Now, here's Neesmith. Still looking for it. His first bucket in this one, and they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Inside, Rain Man, Rodman with the block. Now here's Ross. He's covered closely. Lyles, the layup missed. And here's the fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, number 6. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Hardaway. The shot, no good.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
The professor shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so he makes both from the line.
Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. Then again, they almost never have an off night at the stripe.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both. Here's Thunder. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game.
Number 6. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Ross. No good. And so it's the home team up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Contest twos, right? We'll contest the twos and contest threes, but no layups.
Jason Kidd feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else. Right now, willing to give in other areas.
And you have to take care of home base. Otherwise, it's going to be attacked all night, and that's not going to reflect well for you on the scoreboard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. They've got Rain Man, the professor out there with ABC, and there's Money. And it's Thunder in at the 1 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Money passes to the professor. Here's Money from outside the arc. Connects from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
And he recovers it. Here's Hardaway. Busts the J after the KG pass fake.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
It's rebounded by Neesmith. Second chance shot, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Number 45. At the line for 2.
Chicago making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Here's Hardaway. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Monsters checked in for the professor. Pass to Pippen. Outside Hardaway. Down low. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Tyler passes to Leonard. And it's blocked. In transition, here come the Bulls. Launches the three. Neesmith can't get it to go. An even 3-on-3 break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now one on Pippen.
At the line. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Chicago. Joel Embiid comes in for Ross. And it's Jordan in for Neesmith. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bulls trail by 14. Here's Hardaway, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line. Number 1. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Leonard attacking, and the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And that's 31 points for Jordan.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Here's Pippen. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. There's the pass to the monster. Embiid with the steal. Fast break, here they come. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Leonard gets it to go.
I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Outside Hardaway. Pippen against Wilson. Pippen misses. Embiid with the steal. Here's Rodman. And the layup's good off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. A minute 50 left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. It's the first that brings them to within 10. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Miracle Man. But they'll get another chance. There's the double team with Pippen. Pass to Leonard. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 9. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And Hardaway comes to help. Here's Wilson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-3 run. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Here's the monster, and he lays it straight in.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. He's perfect from the line this time. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Miracle Man.
It's a take charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
1:12 left to play in the final quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. .110 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hardaway. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. Hardaway hits them both. Gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Miracle Man, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Number 1, at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws helping him to make the lead even safer.
And the foul on the monster. And so he's picked up his miss it for the rest of this game. And so Jordan nails both of them. Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Miracle Man. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And so Jordan nails both of them. Indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And the foul called on ABC. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Good D by Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Jordan. It's deflected. And here we go. Here's Leonard. Yes!
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, take it.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And that one is hammered home.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. So he gets them both.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's ABC. And Embiid pulls it down. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they can take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it. Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
That's tipped. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll return shortly. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And it's Chicago to start out, and no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Cowboy is out there with ABC. Then it's the Kid. Then there's the Miracle Man. And it's Wilson in at the 3. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. He lobs it up, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Tyler, and the rejection by Embiid. And then slammed in by Jordan.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Outside Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Hardaway finds Embiid. Now Rodman. It's blocked. And they're moving it up. Hardaway with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And then Pippen slams it in.
You gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Oh, what a time to turn it over. If this game doesn't go their way, we're going to look back on that one.
Ross is checked in for Joel Embiid. Chicago calls timeout. They're up by 4. 1:24 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Outside Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. From the inbound, and Jordan slams it home.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. The Bulls leading by 4. Leonard with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Miracle Man. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At the line, number 1.
It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Hardaway. Passes it to Pippen. To the inside. Count it!
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Offline with his 3.
That's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 121. 23 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Here's Jordan. With the teardrop. Ooh, offline. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Leonard on the wing, and it's Leonard with the jam.
That That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Here's Hardaway. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Pippen over Wilson. And Pippen with the basket. The assist from Rodman.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Jordan, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Tyler down low. Guarded by Embiid. Tyler, no good. Chicago trailing here. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Offensive rebound. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 6 here in this quarter.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that. Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
The Bulls shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Leonard with the steal. A finish, and finished off by Leonard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And just beautiful form on MJ's jumper. A part of the game he polishes more and more every year. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul. And they double up Jordan. He kicks to Rodman.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
Oh, yeah. It's one thing if the defender makes a great play, okay? But to lose control of it and get called for the over and back, that's tough to swallow.
Bulls trail by 4. To the middle. Jordan dishes to Rodman. Basket counts.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Pass to Pippen. Releases. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And here is Hardaway.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's Wilson. Money!
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way. And get a great look.
Here's Hardaway. It's deflected. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the foul called on ABC. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Naismith, he's checked in for Hardaway. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 6. 29 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Miracle Man, and he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Miracle Man, and an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And so Jordan nails both of them. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. Both good from the line that time. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And so he hits both. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Both shots good from the stripe. And so here's the home team. At one point, they led by 16. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. For 3, Pippen. The Bulls keep it alive, and Embiid is right there.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And the foul called on ABC. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Miracle Man. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that